I've always wanted to go to Brazil. I'm coming. I'm coming. I think fondly of Brazil when I think of it. I tease a lot of music and then sometimes never put it out, which is my bad. You get really mad at me. I met like all of Now United, and then I think I like followed Noah on Instagram. Hey, I'm John Orlando, and you're watching Favorite Teen. Oh God, from 2020 a lot. I mean, it's just gotten older. I'm just older, you know, and better at writing. I don't want to talk shit about my old stuff, but I think we're better now, and I'm very excited with where the music's at. No, the ride was finished before I moved in. I did the original demos for some of the songs in my bedroom in Canada, because I was home before tour, like actually around this time last year. And I would like be up until 4 in the morning every night, just like making little demos, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I don't know. We were trying to get experimental for sure on these ones, especially like songs like Party for Two, even Boyfriend, like with the guitars and stuff. Like, yeah, we were just trying to do different stuff this time. Actually, when I was first, so I went through a breakup, and that's what kind of started the ride. And at that time, I was listening to like bluesy like folk music, and just like folk music in general, and a little bit of country, but like not Boyfriend, not anything that would have made me write that song. I feel like that stuff really helped lyrically, because obviously so lyric driven, so smart in the writing. So that I feel like that hopefully rubbed off. But it's quite guitar driven, this record. Is it? With the songs that we were writing, I don't know about the songs that are coming out, but everything that we were writing was quite guitar driven, like blown out drums, big like soundscapes. That's kind of just what I love. Like Fade Into You by Mazzy Star was a big reference, like just across the board for everything. Like Black Beauty by Lana Del Rey. Those two songs were like, I don't know, they did something to me in my brain. The concept came first. I was like, how sick would it be if I got a bunch of tattoos that represented something about the ride, and then that was the album cover. And my sister was like, you're gonna get that many tattoos? And I was like, yes, first of all. And she's like, you're gonna get tattoos like about music? And I was like, absolutely, gonna do that 100%. I just thought it would be really kind of funny. Nobody could ever doubt my commitment, because it's fucking on me still. I do know how to ride a horse. I'm not very good at it. I can't run or anything. I don't know what it's called, but like when they're going fast, I can't do that. It really hurts. I have 9. I have 9. My favorite is probably the one on my back. The eyes.
Yeah, I see on Twitter people loving the butterflies.
Oh yeah, the butterflies too. Oh, no, I don't. I don't. No, like there's some stuff where I'm like, oh, I wish I got that a little bigger, or that a little smaller, or you know. But like, I'm happy with them. I think they're sick. It got pushed like yesterday. Well, like over the course of the last week, a bunch of stuff happened. Hard drives were lost, and so we're finishing it up now. But it was a process.
But is it still this year?
Oh yeah, absolutely still this year. But part 3 is pretty sad. They're like, yeah, sad, but in like a bittersweet way. I'm coming. I don't have a date yet. We're figuring it out. I promise I'm coming. I hope it's gonna be sick, and I hope I'm gonna be playing shows. I've always wanted to go to Brazil. I have. I'm not just saying that. I was obsessed with Rio when I was a little kid. I don't know, like when I think fondly of Brazil when I think of it. And obviously, like, I've been getting comments since I was a little kid, come to Brazil. So I would love to, is the answer. I'm figuring it out. Craziest thing that's happened to me on tour? Crazy stuff happens every day on tour. It's insane. Like, I always say I love going on tour because there's just so many things that I would have never experienced, or so many people that I just would have never talked to or ever met. I remember on the Alligator tour this one night, we ended up playing cards with like the people that worked at the hotel. It was like 4 in the morning. None of us could sleep, so we were like in the lobby just chilling. And then we were playing cards. We were playing this like music board game in the middle of Texas. And I was like, I would have never met any of these wonderful people that I'm chatting with here tonight if I wasn't on tour. Such like a micro example, but I mean, those moments happen all the time. And then obviously the performance part of it is my favorite thing to do in the entire world. So one of them at least. Top 3. There's a lot of things that I love, but performing is up there. I don't know. I can never explain how I love it so much. I actually do remember. It was in 2020. Was that the first time? I think the first time was in 2020. I was with my friend, just like chilling once everything started opening up a little bit. And Everybody Wants You had just come out. We were doing this big radio push, and we got a heads up from the radio station. They're like, hey, like we're gonna like debut the song today on radio. And so I was just like, I got a call, and it was like, hey, this is the radio station. Like, do you want to like talk on air? And so I was like with my buddy, we were trying not to laugh, and I was like talking on the radio, which was crazy. And then I heard myself like 30 seconds later on the radio, and then my song played. And there's a video. It was just a really good moment. I don't know if I remember anymore. I remember the first couple, at least. We were in South Carolina, just like for vacation. We were filming a music video, and I remember some people came up to me, and it was like, oh my God. And then also, I remember being in LA, we were filming a video, and that actually might have been the first one. I'm pretty sure that I think the kid thought I was Maddie B. He was like a little boy, I remember. So I don't know if I can take that. But yeah, quite a while ago. First, Megan Fox, Transformers, easily. When was the first time I met Kenzie? Oh, I remember. We were probably like 12 or 13. My producer knew her producer, and they like brought us together in a studio, and they were like, hey, like hang out. It was god awful. It was so awkward. And then we became friends after that. It was at We Day, and I met like all of Now United. And then I think I like followed Noah on Instagram for like multiple years without ever talking. God, this is also blurry. And then he was actually at my house the other day. We still hang out. He's coming over tonight, actually.
Great.
Yeah.
I love your cover.
Oh yeah? We
Yeah.
we might do another one. You never know. LA, I think. I was welling up a little bit. It's hard to make me cry. I really don't cry, but that was good. Last day of school. I actually don't remember what my last day of school was because it was pandemic, and I just never went back. God, that's sad. I don't remember what my last day of school is. Do I care? No. Once you finish, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
God, every day. Probably last night, to be honest. It's so cool to be around such talented people all the time. Kind of dodging around the question because I really don't know specifically, but I guarantee that I met somebody cool last night. It doesn't have a name. It's called Fucko Project right now on my desktop. Oh no, it does have a name. It's called Plated Gold. I like posted it in my broadcast channel on Instagram. It's like a little snippet. I tease a lot of music and then sometimes never put it out, which is my bad. You get really mad at me. I posted it. It was just like a video. It was actually like right here, the exact same view. But that's pretty much all there is to the song. Probably never gonna come out. I'm coming. I promise. I promise. I know I've said that so many times, but I am, and I hope it'll be next year. But I will come to Brazil. I do see the comments. I see them every day in the DMs.